guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I'm your host Bastion. This is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. First of all, a rumor out there that Nintendo and Disney are teaming up to make some kind of movie. We don't know anything about it, or even if this is legit, it's just a rumor. But what we do know is that supposedly some documents were leaked, a PowerPoint presentation of all things, wherein some other completely non-associated company like Hasbro or Mattel or something like that was talking about what their competition was doing, and one of those things was, well, we know that Disney and Nintendo are working on a movie. Really? How do they know that? Nobody else seems to know that. So anyways, that could be interesting. Could we be seeing a big fancy Legend of Zelda musical? That would be interesting. Merchoid put together some amazing Zelda stuff for the 30th anniversary, which just came and passed not too long ago, and holy crap, some of it is amazing. Now, this new hoodie that they have out, I've seen other hoodies in this style before, where it's a hoodie that's made to look like Link's tunic, and some of them even have the Link hat thing for the hood. This one is the most convincing of the lot, and I cannot buy it. I can't imagine wearing this anywhere except like maybe on a half-butted Halloween costume. I can say half-assed on this channel. A half-assed Halloween costume, or like Comic-Con or E3 or something. I can't imagine just wearing it out and about on a day-to-day basis. I like my Zelda shirts and Zelda hats and stuff to be not so obvious. But one thing that they weren't advertising that they should have been is this amazing leather jacket that they have that looks like your standard regular leather jacket, except on the back it has the Hylian crest. Now, this is an actual leather, it's pleather, but that doesn't deter me. I want this badly, but even though it's only pleather, it's still $120. So I'm not buying this anytime soon. I want to, but I just can't justify that amount of money. But this is probably the coolest Zelda clothing item I've ever seen in my life, and I must have it, so I'll keep you updated if I end up buying it or not. Moon Studios tweeted recently that they were very frustrated that Nintendo wouldn't send them a dev kit for the NX because it seemed like all these other developers were getting them, but Moon Studios wasn't. And PlayStation, or rather a former executive at PlayStation, tweeted that he personally thought that Moon Studios was being immature and petty. I can't remember what his exact words were, but that was the basic sentiment, like, hold your horses now. Nintendo will get you a dev kit when they're ready to get you a dev kit, but I kind of agree. There's no point in complaining that you don't have a dev kit. That will just make Nintendo not want to give you a dev kit. And our final story for the day is an interesting video. Although it's a bit long and a bit slow, I feel like this could have been edited down to about half the length, and that the pace could have been sped up quite a bit, but in any case, the basic info is something you might not have known is back in the wee days of video gaming, when there was just the NES and the Super Nintendo, people like me would go to Blockbuster and those kinds of stores and rent video games. That was a thing that we did. And then sure enough, I would find a game that I would really like, and then I'd have to go buy it, or I'd just keep renting it like 20 more times. But in any case, it turns out Nintendo did not like this at all. They wanted people to have to actually buy the game to play it. So this whole video is an interesting thing about how Nintendo basically stopped allowing places like Blockbuster to buy their games directly. So they had to purchase the games through slightly bizarre ways. Anyways, it's pretty interesting if you're into that history of video gaming kind of stuff. There's a link down in the description. That's it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys tomorrow for more news. Bye, guys.